Hey, y'all. I am tired. I'm very tired, but this is the last live stream of 2017, and it is dedicated to the amazing, amazing women of Hollywood Wave. So, welcome to Great Moments in Production and Delivery, the ladies of K-pop. Now, this isn't strictly just K-pop. There will be some people who are considered indie artists and whatnot, and there's no way for me to completely and utterly span the just the amazing artists that are out there. So we will do our best to squeeze in what we can in this hodgepodge. The majority of the women that I'm featuring, there is a decent diversity in how they deliver vocally. But the cool thing about them is either in a group or without, they can stand on their own with a lot of prowess. So I'm proud to tell you about these ladies. So let me first check in and see who all is in here. I am technically still eating my lunch, so I'm gonna be moving that back and forth. So hello, the royal family crown. Hello, hello. We have Katie in here, TJ. Looks like I can make this one after all. Hey, Anthony's in here, Regina, Mumu, Purple Kitty, H Don. Hey girl, hey. Jalen is in here. Hello, lovelies. Hello. Y'all give me just a second. Hello, Stina, so I can gulp some of my food. Shout out to the joys of instant ramen. I would love to go to sleep right now, but after this, I got church. So, hi, Miss Odetta. Hey, Ashley, I'm not a big fan of girl groups, but I know you have a great ear for music, so I'm buckled in for the ride. The issue with people with girl groups is they believe most of them have small voices, teeny bopper voices, or teeny bopper themes. What comes out as a leading song for groups unfortunately can set a real nasty tone for Western consumers. So I agree with you there. It took me a while to warm up to them. 21 of Girls' Generation were the first ones that I gave a hoot about then for a minute, and then from there it grew, but it can take a while. So I'm hoping what I expose you all to helps a little bit. Hold on. Okay. That was a good go. I was hoping to have my food done before the live stream started, but that ain't work out. Ain't work out too well. But if you are a person who watches my Real Got 7 content, you know I usually at some point or another be eating on Sundays when I make a video. That's that's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. I'm almost finished, y'all. I promise. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Unintentional mukbang. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Some people in here said they like Twice. I'm so ready, even though I'm supposed to be studying for finals. That is high priority. But this will only take an hour of your time. So I have to go now, but I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, you better cover Brown Eyed Girls, but I respect your judgment. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to hit everything that I want to hit. It's utterly impossible. So I will tell people about groups you need to listen to, or at least consider trying out. But it's gonna be a little tough in here. Blackpink, fellow procrastinator. To be fair, I don't like Blackpink. Love that. Wait, I gotta finish this moment. Eat it. Say it louder. Hey, Ashley, Twice as fave. I really miss 21 of Girls Day. Hey, all right. Let's get into this. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Before we start, we always go with our disclaimer. So, ladies and gentlemen, in no shape, form, or fashion am I saying or implying that I am the end all be all of music opinions and things of that sort. However, I do have experience in the American music industry and some experience in the Korean music industry. Therefore, I do feel that I have some leeway to say things. You might not necessarily walk away a fan of what you've heard, but I can guarantee this much. After you have experienced the great moments in production and delivery, you will never hear music the same way. So now that that's been done, getting started. We are starting with the individual, taking our way over to YG Entertainment. I want to tell you about one of the most wonderful vocalists who at a point in time used to be called the Korean Adele, even when she was all of 15 or 16 years old. I am just overjoyed to tell you about Miss E. or you may know her as Lehigh or Ehigh. She is 21 years old, and she was the runner-up of K-pop Star season 1. So that was a few years ago, and her vocals are sultry. She's known for this very deep delivery and a stoic face. She almost always looked like she has no comprehension of the notes that she's hitting and everything. Um, Her vocals are just sickening. So I will give you a little bit of some samples of her. The first thing I want you to know is she is signed with YG Entertainment, but she does do a lot with Epic High at these days. Tableau really sees the creativity in this young woman and gives her a huge platform to shine. So she did a song with them, and it's not the first, but she's done a song with them called Regrets or Here Come the Regrets. And I'm going to play the live version before Tableau starts rapping. You're going to hear the audience scream. They scream because they hear the music drop. Then they scream because they see her. So they're waving at her. And baby girl get out just a couple words before you hear the audience go, whoa! Like, Ehigh is not a game. This young woman's voice is everything to me. Um, so we will experience just a snippet of that, and then I'm going to take you over to another song she did, which came off of her Soul Light album, and it was called Breathe. She does contemporary R&B. She's got one of the most just soulful voices that you'll ever hear. So let me turn that up. Hopefully you can hear it because I have some of the audio muted. So this is a little different in order for everything to work well. So let's see. Yeah. The track is open because Ehigh don't need much. That voice, that voice, I get goosebumps every single time. Um, it'll be a little bit hard to hear for some of you because some of you are definitely acclimated to my larger speakers. Um, I'm not singing, Kiana. It was her singing. Don't nobody need to hear me sing. Y'all have heard me enough this year. That's her singing. Let me see if I can try it again. I'm gonna have to move you all over to the tablet over here. So 1 second. That's the joys and pains of not having my old speakers and sound system. So I have to grab my other keyboard. Keyboard, Oteo. Oteo keyboard. Oh, mula. Oh, mula. Hold on, y'all. Gotta find the keyboard. I have more than one. Okay. You should be able to hear baby girl now. Hold on. But yeah, I'm not singing. I was just voicing what she was doing because homegirl singing her behind off. Okay. Here we go. Let's start it over. It's gonna be faint. I apologize. Can you hear it now? Honest to God, I don't remember why I walk up on the floor. But 4:15, oh, my
Stepping something, 'cause you keep on calling, telling me we're done. I was trying to have some fun. No.
So that is Ehi's voice on Here Come the Regrets. But what I want to play for you is her song called Breathe. So again, as I was saying, Ehi has a very very rich voice. There's no denying it. It's so heavy, and she's this really, really tiny lady, 21 years old, with this huge voice. It's been huge since the moment she first opened her mouth on K-Pop Star season 1. Let me go ahead and pull up the song Breathe. This came from her album last year, which is called Soul Light. So let me, yeah, it gave me chills the first time I heard it. Because if you saw, first and foremost, Ehi wears very understated fashion. So she's standing in an all black dress suit with some stilettos that wrap around the ankle, and that's it. Long black hair, makeup is understated, and she out here just blowing. So here is Breathe. You're more than likely going to hear a commercial first. I apologize, but that's because all of my content still thinks I'm in America and Korea charges for everything. Okay. This is just a snippet of Breathe.
숨을 크게 쉬어봐요. 당신의 가슴 양쪽이 저리게 조금은 아파올 때까지 숨을 더 뱉어봐요. 당신의 안에 남은 게 없다고 느껴질 때까지 숨이 벅차 올라도 괜찮아요. 아무도 그대 탓하지 않아. 가끔은 실수해도 돼. 누구든 그랬으니까 괜찮단 말 말뿐인 위로지만 누군가의 한숨 그 무거운 숨을 내가 어떤.
So her voice is very, very beautiful, just soft and airy and emotional all the time. And her voice just, I mean, her face just be like this. So she can do higher notes and things of that sort, but she doesn't have to do any force of delivering anything. It's very effortless for her. Very, very effortless. All right. So we go from there, from a direction of things being very emotional, very contemporary, jazz-esque. I have to find my keyboard. 1 second. Otherwise, my tablet is going to be a pain in the butt trying to pull up these songs. Okay, there we go. So we go from there, excuse me, into another direction with a very, very soft voice as well. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy, y'all. See, my touch screen no longer wants me to touch it. So it makes things a little bit difficult having to constantly reset my my tablet and all of that good stuff. It's just holding on as best as it can. So, no, I don't want to hear this. This is gonna take a second. There we go. All right. I don't know if Jung-hyun wrote any of it because we have so many people I need to expose you all to. This isn't like the usual great moments in production and delivery where I can squeeze out all that extra information, and I only got 1 hour of your time. So This is more so just giving you some exposure to these artists to hopefully pique your interest in listening to more of them. I will reference groups that exist, individuals, duos that's still considered a group, and groups that disbanded as well. Her breathing into the notes were life giving, man. Her tone and the airness of it was perfect with the breath she took in between. Yeah, she can sing her behind off. Another person who can sing their butt off, Miss Subin. Subin. So her name is Subin. Subin had a song that really got under a lot of people's skin unexpectedly because of the quirkiness of the song. And the song is called Circle's Dream. You might have heard it, you might have saw it, and it reminded you of Adele's "Send My Love to My Next Lover." Same plucking of the instrument, same concept for the most part. She is a member of a group called Dal Shabbat, and she is a very good songwriter. She also hosts on TV quite a bit. So shout out to Subin. We are going to listen to her song now. So again, Subin, and the group that she came from or comes from, well, came from technically because she's a former member, but it's Dal Shabbat, Dalshabet. And the name of the song is Circle's Dream. It's going to get stuck in your head. So I apologize in advance. All right, let me pull it up. Her vocals are gorgeous. Come on, tablet, don't be this way. All right. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Song is getting ready to come on.
무너지고 싶다. 나도 널 아프게 하고 싶다. 뾰족하게 널 찔러서 아파서 그르게 하고 싶다. 지금 나처럼 그르게 하고 싶다. 처음 너는 내게 말했지. 넌 동그래서 좋다고. 근데 너는 내게 말했지. 동그래서 싫다고. 담다라디리라라 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 디라리 담다라디리라라 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 디라리 담다라디리라라 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 디라리 담다라디리라라 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 디라리.
The thing that makes this song so interesting, on top of the fact that they built off of the Adele instrumentation, is the fact that her back vocals, her tracking vocals, give the song so much fullness. And it's only 3-part harmony, but it really makes the song very impressive. So again, her name is Subin. Circle's Dream is the name of that particular God, I can't speak, particular song. Now, I'm trying to make sure to kind of knock out as many of the soloists as possible before I start talking about groups, because groups have a lot more built around them. Another soloist that you need to know about, excuse me, someone said, "Oh, I like this, it's funky." Yeah, it's a very fun song. It definitely is. Another soloist that I would like to expose you all to is the lovely Jung-hwa. She is a grown woman. Jung-hwa is just legendary. She still does dance and electro pop music. Like, she's nicknamed the evergreen in the industry. She's 48 years old and still can sing her behind off. Her backup dancers give me life, kill me, and then bring me back. She usually has male backup dancers, and on several occasions they've been out to dance in high heels along with her. This woman about this big, but her body, her curvature, her confidence, and everything that only comes from being a grown-ass woman, number one, and for knowing how the industry works. She is very interested in Red Velvet as well. She said that they are a group to watch. So she's just dope. So again, her name is Uhm Jung-hwa. Jung-hwa. And she's beast mode. So she did a song at one point in time with Top. And she had a song where there was a lot of glitter and all kind of other stuff that I usually don't appeal to, but it was her, so I just got over it because I like her so much. So the song that I would like to share with you all by her, hold on, Jung-hwa, and she did just recently come out with a video, like 4 days ago. It's called Ending Credits, but the one that I want to share with you is Watch Me Move. So if you appeal to electro pop and dance music, this will be right up your alley. If not, this will just be a few moments where you're gonna be like, was she in the drama You Are Too Much? I am not sure because I'm not a heavy K-drama watcher. Let's see. Yep, in 2010, 2017, You Are Too Much is one that she did. She's and who He Who Can't Marry, Witches Romance, Tropical Nights in December, quite a few things. But yes, she just rapped You Are Too Much. So she was in that. Doesn't she have a comeback schedule soon? Yes, she's back now. She's been back for 4 days. She's like the Korean Madonna. Yes, she really is like the Korean Madonna. Okay. And if you watch the music video for Ending Credits, like within the first few seconds, there's a shot of her. I think the thumbnail too. I don't know if the thumbnail is still the same in every single country, but the thumbnail is of her standing in front of a movie screen. Her silhouette ain't nothing to play with. Grown woman bad. She's super bad. I love it. Like, I need to know what her fitness regimen is. She looks amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna play Watch Me Move for you. This was the one that came out not quite a year ago. And you can't turn the commercials off for her. These bad boys full-fledged play. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to play the lyrics, but apparently that's not gonna pop up. If you like gold trap, she's in that lane. Y'all have got to watch this video for nothing else but her outfit. So again, her name is Uhm Jung-hwa. So Uhm Jung-hwa. Okay, but why does this sound like Bollywood sexy music though? She jamming. I mean, literally, she's one of the costumes that she has on in this is platform Mary Jane. So you know, Mary Jane's tie around the ankle. So she has platform Mary Janes. They are silver and glittery. She got on black high-rise underwear, some stockings, and a shimmery top. That's it, with the back open. Like, boss levels. This woman is so grown. I live for it. Like, I absolutely adore it. The name of the song she did with Top is Disco. Yeah. When it's sad that I can just call it like that, but it's got Top in it. So it's called Disco, Disco. So yes, she's the jam, the jam. Now we are going to shimmy our way over to a group you may or may not have heard of, with the focus of one of the artists in it. So there is a group called Mad Soul Child, Mad Soul Child, and they have a vocalist in their group named Jinsil. Jinsil, I love her. I love her voice. Jinsil. So Jinsil is a vocalist, and she usually appears on other people's excuse me, other people's tracks and whatnot. She's on Happy Robot Records. You may have seen her in a video, well, not seen but necessarily, but heard her in a video with Mad Clown that came out in like 2015. So her voice is very, very soulful. She can do a lot of vocal fluctuations that are just impressive. So the song that I would like to share with you by her, she's done a song with Tableau, she's done a song with Mad Clown, she's done music with Tiger JK. She ultimately kind of falls in for the sake of the strength of a chorus. So I'm going to play the song by her called I Do. I Do. It's totally not for real of my alley. I like the song she does with the hip hop artists, but I want you to be able to hear first her soft and light sound before I play her vocals with a hip hop artist. And while I'm getting that organized, let me see what y'all doing. Y'all, I'm stuck on I'm still stuck on Subin. uh let's see. We have Please Listen to Her. She is amazing. Oh, people talking about Subin, yes. See, I've heard of them. They're from Happy Face Entertainment. Yes, yes, yes. Someone said, please mention Miss A. I have a particular song by Miss A. I will be talking about them. There's one song I want to share with everybody that you might not have noticed how they was throwing down on this song. Excuse me. All right. Ashley, have you ever heard of Ailey? Of shit, that's like asking, have you heard of Beyonce? Ailey is Korea's Beyonce. I've heard of her. I love her to death. She's absolutely amazing. And for those of you who are unaware, when we come back for Great Moments in Production and Delivery in January, Ailey is the first female soloist we will focus on, because ain't no way I'm about to cram her one song into an hour. Mama deserve a whole hour all on her own. So January of next year. We did one male this year. We focused on Dean, and we are kicking off next year with Queen Ailey. Let's see. Thought Hyolyn is a Korean Beyonce. Hyolyn has more vocal delivery, but when you look at the range, Ailey brings it. But it's all opinion based. People are gonna call whatever and whoever, however. Hyolyn, she's from Sistar. For those of you who are like, who? She was the leader of Sistar, and her vocals are amazing as hell too. And her and Ailey have done songs together before, but Ailey brings something to the table that's just it's a little different. It's a little different. And after witnessing that woman in New York hit a note at an angle, and instead of lifting up at the side, roll that body around with that note, I'll never forget it for as long as I live. Both of them are very, very dynamic women, but Ailey got some chops, man. Lord have mercy, she does. Okay, so again, Jinsil, I Do. I'm gonna play that for you all now. Maybe it won't play a commercial. Whoa, it didn't. Wonderful. All right. Jinsil, I Do. 시작. Don't let her voice fool you. I played this for a reason. Now you hear that and it's like, okay, That's kind of cutesy. Don't let it fool you, because what I'm about to play next is her as well with different vocals. So this is a reflection of the diversity of her vocals, not a sign of, you got me listening to this little itty bitty ass voice. That's not even the case. The song that I'm going to play for you now is Jinsil with Mad Clown, and the song is called Fire. Vocals is totally different on this. After this commercial. She doesn't go heavy metal. Somebody said, watch Jinsil go heavy metal. She doesn't go heavy metal.
Trouble, trouble, a destiny. 누가도 아파, 누가도 사랑해. 내게 미친 날 보고 있으면 난 웃지, 이렇게 웃지.
So you'll hear the rap, but that delivery, the delivery is unexpected. When you hear her by herself, you're like, who the hell is this? Compared to the song I played previously. And you're listening to Mad Clown, by the way, the person who's rapping, but I want you to hear her vocals again. This is actually one of my favorite songs. Okay, here she comes again. So her voice is very, very sultry. It's just for that one particular song when she was playing the acoustic guitar. It sounded very cute, very young, and all that precious junk, but she brings some vocals. It's very, very different. There are a slew of other solo artists that are amazing, and we're going to transition just a little bit. G Market. Some of you might be used to purchasing your K-pop stuff from G Market, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you weren't aware, it is the same person, Purple Kitty, but it's a difference in delivery. It's still the same person, but there's a difference in delivery. You go from being nasally and cutesy wootsy to nasally and sexy. That has to do with confidence and how you sing and deliver. So once again, some of you order your things from G Market. Really good website, whole 9 yards. What you might not know is that G Market has commercials that are about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, with idols in it, sometimes indie artists. One G Market commercial that just snatches comes from Virginia-based Jessi. So those of you who watched Unpretty Rap Star and things of that sort, you might be aware of who Jessi is. You might not appeal to her at all. And that's okay. She has songs that are pretty good, songs that might go, man, depending upon your opinions. But I can guarantee you this. This G Market commercial she did, she's not even singing. She's rapping. And the thing that makes it such a great moment in production and delivery, the song, it's okay. It's her delivery. Jessi has a husky voice, and it's so husky that it's hard for her to scream. So when she screams, it goes, ow! It's never high. So she is rapping, and she's at this place called Ocean World. Jessi is on a float rapping, talking about Ocean World, and there's one part where Jessi is walking down like the aisle to get to the pool. That visual with her vocals, I'm talking about it and got goosebumps. Jessi owns the shit out of this damn commercial. I can't even. I can't believe it. Like, she sounds amazing. So I'm more than likely going to start the commercial over 2 times because I just love it. Purple Kitty says, I know it's the same person. I just mean I can't believe she would sing both those songs even if nobody told me. So yes, husky amoksori, husky voices are just, that deal, and Jessi owns the hell out of this. Like, oh gosh. Okay. Because the whole rap ain't that good. It don't matter.
Ocean world, this is Hake. G Marcus pseudo hot tag it. Now the hike it.
Wow, Jessi.
Hot tag it. So hot. Not just off the super brand deal, super champ. Ocean world, hot. 여름을 하얗게 태워버려. G Marcus hot. G Marcus pseudo hot tag it. Burning hot.
Ocean world ticket. 26,900원.
It's a commercial. Why are you coming this hard? I couldn't deal. Starting it over because that's the life I live. There's no reason for her to come out swinging and slugging on a commercial that's like 25 seconds worth of bars. None at all. Again, her delivery, she's rapping in English and in Korean. That voice is deep. One of the things she says is make some noise. When she says Solid-G-la, that means you'll make some noise or scream. It's like this young woman. And another thing about it is this was one of the first things Jessi did after completing the competitive show she was in. So her star power was just beginning to elevate and whatnot. So she had to come slugging on this commercial. But I mean, Lord have mercy, this woman's tone. Oh, okay, one more time.
Ocean world, this is Hake. G Marcus pseudo hot tag it. Now the hike it burning, hot tag it. So hot, not just off the super brand deal.
Y'all have to watch it. Y'all literally have to watch this commercial. Jessi walking is this chick got a mean ass walk. Like, that's what makes the commercial for me. Yeah, the song is fun and everything. Blah say splickety splee. But watch Jessi walk.
Ocean world, this is Hake. G Marcus pseudo hot tag it. Now the hike it burning, hot tag it. So hot.
Oh,
Super brand deal, super.
Can't deal. I can't deal. I just can't deal with it. Her walk so damn mean. It's literally 2 steps, but the timing of it to her talking all this guap, like it's a great little commercial. Jessi has other good songs and things of that sort, but that particular commercial was a very great moment in tonal delivery for that young woman. All right, let's make our way over to some of these groups. Yesterday's live stream, we mentioned some groups that I won't have time to get you into on here. Big Mama, they were legends, still are. That's a group that you'll want to look into. Black, no, not Black Rose. I'll remember theirs in a second because I didn't write it down. Brown Eyed Girl, since we're talking about colors. Brown Eyed Girls, legendary group. For real, for real. I actually went to one of the cafes that they filmed a video at. It was so cool. Freaking amazing. And if you don't know much about that, then you at least heard the name Gain. She is the magne of Brown Eyed Girls, and Gain is a queen on her own. Like that young woman. Well, shoot, I think now we're the same age. she's just, oh gosh, she's everything. So check those two out as well. See, her walk makes me want to rob my house. When I tell you I fucks with Jessi when she was walking in her song, right? Yes, when she's walking in Arrive, Jessi has a very strong walk. My goodness. Walking, looking at Jessi sitting like she's on a throne. She did her thing in that video. As short as it is, she owned her moments. It's wonderful. Okay. A group that disbanded, and the reason that I have to mention them is because of a particular, they have 2 songs that are just everything, but Spica, S-P-I-C-A. I've spoken about them before on my channel and things. I was a very, very, very big fan of Spica. When I first started watching like M Countdown and Music Bank and things of that sort, the very first one of those shows I ever watched was December of, no, not December. It was April of 2012, although I watched it in December. But it was an April 2012 video, and it was of Spica performing Painkiller. Um, they they were wonderful. And the reason that they did not get the shine that they deserved, rightfully deserved, is because they were in the same lane musically as Mama Moo, vocally as Mama Moo, and Mama Moo had more star power. So Speaker was built upon a group of women who were vocal trainers, vocal coaches for other idols. So if you say that, then clearly they could sing their behind off. Um, so I'm going to play Painkiller for you, which is my favorite song by them, and then going to play a snippet of another song by them, because you don't have to let them play very long for you to hear how amazing they were. I listened to Speaker after y'all suggested it last night, and I love them. You Don't Love Me, Painkiller, and Doggedly are my new jams. Yes, let's go, Speaker. Secret Time is the only Speaker song I know. They I wish they would have had a longer career. I really do. Okay. Let me pull up, and Boa was my everything, their leader. This is one of the first songs I learned how to sing. Woo! Oh, Lord. Oh, they deserve so much more shine than that. So much more shine. So much more shine. The other song that I'm going to play by them for you is called Anchor. Lord have mercy. It's also referred to as Fire. Uh, oh, this song is about the last conversation you have with someone prior to breaking up. I y'all gonna have to hear this whole song. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the full song for you all to hear it, because me giving you just a snippet of it is not good enough. You have to hear the runs that these women do. It makes no sense. Oh my gosh. Okay. So again, the song is called Anger or Fire. You'll be able to find it with either name. Okay, here we go. Woo! Their transition just, ooh. And it was 5 of them. Song is almost over. Ooh, Bo is vocal. So literally, the rest of the song after that is just them doing runs. Them women could sing. Lord have mercy. Boa used to be one of the vocal choice coaches for Shiny. So her awareness of just she just in the pocket. It's so much soul and pain in how they sing. I absolutely loved them, and I wish they would have had more longevity. I desperately do. Speaking of more longevity, some groups like to sit on the fence and not necessarily announce that they are disbanding. Case in point, Miss A. Miss A, uh, they were a very, very good group. The song that exposed me to them was Hush. It's one of my favorite songs to mess around with at karaoke. It's good, excuse me. Well, dang, that could have been a group I could have fallen in love with. Yeah, they were amazing. They were absolutely amazing. So Miss A is under JYP Entertainment, and for a long chunk of time, they were the reigning queens there. And that is where, for those of you who watch dramas, Susie Bay Susie, was a member of the group, or is. I mean, technically, these ladies have disbanded at this point. One member has left and gone back home to China. She is releasing a song in 48 hours with Jackson from GOT7. But the song that I want you to pay attention to is Only You. It was the last single that they had. It came out 2 years ago. Down that Chimargo, no, that song. And I just said y'all wasn't gonna hear me sing no more, but I barely sang that. The thing that makes this song so amazing, because the ladies always had really good harmonies. What makes this so good is the backing vocals. I had saved the song so that you could hear just the backing vocal. There we go. Found it. There's a version of it that only has the background vocals. So you're going to hear these low notes, which, of course, if you have headphones, I want you to make sure to go back and listen to. So there's a part where Susie will be singing and you'll hear, oh, oh, oh. Like the fact that a woman can go that low. And then you have the over it. 3-part harmony still, but a very, very wide range of such a low note and such a high to get this particular sound. So I'm going to first play it with so that you can hear the song the way that it is, and then I'm gonna play it with the background vocals so that you can hear that difference. I'm Salty, super salty. Melting is my shit. I love their songs. Love Song is amazing. Yeah, Miss A is dope. I was obsessed with Only You. Only You was I wish they would have had a longer time of promoting that. I really do. Hush is my jam though. Okay, so this is the song without me just dropping the back vocals. It does no justice until you have headphones. I'm going to play it again with just the backing vocals. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it a little bit better. That is the pain in the butt about not having good speakers. And I was literally doing the direction of where the notes were going, down and up around Susie singing. I loved Men so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. In my end, that was one of the members. She's the shortest one, dancing queen. Hurry up, commercial.
비트코인 무료로 받으세요.
All right. This is the song with the background vocals. And it sounds the thing that makes it sound so appealing is it sounds as if they fast forwarded. They didn't. Damn, I'm gonna have to sing. So Susie singing na 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 na. That's the direction of her vocals. So then you have the low key goes, oh, well. And the reason it sounds that way is because of the infamous JYP breathing before a note thing. So instead of going, pushing the note, it goes, so it's up and down at the same time. And it just sounds so good and so crisp in some headphones. Let me rewind it just a little bit. That's just dope. That's dope. They didn't have to do any kind of editing on their vocals. It's just the way that they instructed them to sing. Push the air out first before the note. No. It's gorgeous. Like, I love it. That song is a jam. They have quite a few others that are amazing. You might have heard I Don't Need a Man or Goodbye, Baby, Goodbye. All very good songs by them. Very, very good songs. I hate that this is 1 hour. It's so hard to really just shove everything in. There is something about a breathy note that gives a girl a good day. It really is. And they nailed it on that. And it's almost unnoticeable because you're paying attention to the vividness of the video and Susie and everything. And at the time when it came out, Susie was dating Lee Min-ho. So he was like, girl, what you saying? Are you singing to him? I need to know. So you almost miss it. But when you listen to it in headphones and there's no visual distraction and you hear Faye and men in them hitting them breathy ass notes, ooh, I love it. Ooh. It's so good. Okay. The last group that I want to mention for you all is Sistar. Sistar. It is a high probability that at some point in time, Sistar will end up being a Great Moments in Production and Delivery all on their own. So some of you might be familiar with Shake It For Me, nah, 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 all that good stuff and whatnot, or Touch My Body, which is a fun song. They are very good at making a lot of fun songs, but they got soul too. And the best song that displayed that was I Like That. They were definitely the summer song queens. They really were. And they are one of the few groups that disbanded in a positive light. Like they made their announcement, did one final excursion of performances, and then called it a day. So I Like That is the song that I want to acknowledge for them. Alone is a jam too. But it's acknowledging it for the vocal placement. Everyone had time to have their moment to shine in this particular song. The music was very sassy, and if you don't know what the lyrics are about, the song can be very the song title can be very misleading. You think that they are talking about liking something that this guy is doing when they're actually talking about the fact that he keep on talking all this crap and giving shallow, empty promises. Excuse me. So I Like That is one of the things that he keeps saying. So I Like That is what we will check out. It had gorgeous costumes, gorgeous choreography. Hopefully. good song, and everybody got a moment to shine. Some people shine more than others, but that's because of how they structured it. But you get to hear very soft, stereotypically feminine voices, but there's still a uniqueness to each individual in the group. This is the group that has Hyolyn, whose name is spelled in two different ways depending upon where you are looking. So the group is Sistar, but the leader when they were a group was Hyolyn or Hyolyn. So Hyolyn, or you will also see it as Hyorin. The reason for this is because the symbol, the character in her name, Leo or La, it looks like a very funky S. That is both R and L in Hangul. So depending upon who you're speaking to, they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I love Hyorin. Hyorin is so amazing." Oh, I love Hyorin. Hyolyn is so amazing. So it just depends, but it's still the same person. If that's too tough for you, just call her by her name, Kim Hyol Jung. That is her good name. And Sistar has been around for a while, and Hyorin is a strong leader, a strong vocalist. She's 27 years old. People keep forgetting she's grown, but she's got this amazing curvature that she just used to articulate her notes and everything. She hits notes at very cute body angles. Sistar was known for having the most gorgeous legs in all of the land because they did everything in high heels. So yeah, her jams, her solo songs are amazing as well. She does collaborations with other artists from time to time too, but her solo songs are phenomenal. So they can all dance their behinds off, and she can really dance her buns off too. Um, if you want to see her jamming on her own, check out her video for Paradise. I'll give you just a quick second of it. She can also rap, just for those who didn't know. She actually was supposed to be the leader and rapper of the group. She can still do that too, but her vocals are just sickening, and that's where she's more widely known. So if you watch her video for Paradise, she's got on go-go boots and a cute little outfit, and she's jamming. She's very, very just, she's just dreamy and known for her gorgeous skin tone. She's super tan and just, she's just a baddie. She is such a baddie. She was also on Pretty Rap Star one season as well too. So this is just a snippet of her song Paradise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to Paradise. I know you wanna. Let's have some fun. 넌 언제나 자켓 꾹꾹 눌러입고 잠깐을 벗어놓는 적이 없어 완벽해. 여기저기 너를 향해 유혹에 바람을 훅훅 불어대도 너는 그저 I don't care. 궁금해져서 바뀌고 싶어. 나에게도 너 거부할 수 있을지. 연애가 싫은 거니 아니면 아직까지 못 만났겠지 나 같은 걸. 갔다가 내도 난 네 맘 열 수 있어. 자신만만한 네
This video is so
시선이 난
cute, yo.
귀여워. 내게 다가갈게 놀라지 말아줘. 심장은 뜨겁게 눈부시게 보여줄게 paradise. Yeah, 맞아 난 좀 달라. 난 온도가 달라. 더워 나와 있으면 더워 난 항상 뜨거워. 벗어 벌써 내가 익었어.
So she's dope on her own. She was dope with Sistar. She don't need them. They don't need her. All of them can stand on their own, but she's got star power. And someone did say, I love how she didn't succumb to beauty standards by whiteness. She really stood out for me when I first saw her. Yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. I got to see them one time in person, and like they all had like all of them. Sistar was known for them legs, but the way that they came out at KCON, each member had one individual moment because they're known for their silhouettes. And when it got to her, I got goosebumps talking about it. Like, her damn legs, y'all. Like, gams. My goodness. She's got these amazing tattoos as well. She's a very, very public, I love the Lord and my cats Christian. And she had a surgery at one point in time for the purpose of saving her life. And there is a massive cross in the middle of her body to cover up the scars from her surgery. So tattoos are extremely taboo here and all of that. I'll take the word extremely out. It's not extremely taboo. I'm seeing more and more people with tattoos. But for an idol, a female at that, to have such a huge, prominent tattoo that isn't easily hidden, it was a big deal. Well, this was like cram session for days. Like, I threw a lot of names at y'all, a lot of snippets of songs, some underdeveloped stuff, but this is all for precursor for more female-oriented great moments in production and delivery. We are not steering away from this series. It is so much fun to do. It's so much to learn. But when you do the hodgepodge, which a lot of you are familiar with, you get things thrown at you and whatnot. I'm still learning what sound system will work best for the type of things I have in this new apartment. So still trying to figure out what's best, and these little speakers is just not cutting it. But that is all we have time for. So I will catch all of you in 2018, and the next Great Moments in Production and Delivery will be for Ailey to help y'all get acclimated to the magic of her vocals. But that's it. This is like the last live thing y'all will see from me for this year. It's so bittersweet. I hope you all have a very good weekend. I won't say happy holidays yet because I'm still doing Vlogmas. So shout out to those of you who are stopping by watching that. Thank you very much to my Patreon patrons as well. And this concludes this Great Moments in Production and Delivery. I will check y'all in the next class. Bye, y'all scholars.